Welcome to Drop the Puck. We're back at Planet Ice for another Morley matchup, this time between the Widnes Wild and the Nottingham Lions.
Yeah, Gary, I'm looking forward to this one. Obviously, we know Nottingham always travel well, and they have done tonight, no surprise. And they are full of a young and hungry squad that is certainly chomping at the bit. It's going to be a tough one for Widnes again.
Well, Widnes obviously coming off the back of like 3 losses, and that's an unusual position they find themselves in. But again, don't forget, they stepped up to this level. Games are going to get tougher, but the fans have never given up. I'm hoping the players don't either.
I don't think they will, Gary. I think last week, the Hawks' defeat was a little bit of a wake-up call for them, because in their mindset, they think that they're here, they can compete in this league, and we're not taking that away from them. If you actually look at the league table, I think there's 3 teams tied in that mid-pack at this time of recording at the same points, 14 points. So literally one win can swing it. However, it's going out and getting that win. And right now, in the Lions' eyes, Widnes are a little bit of a wounded animal.
Well, we mentioned this in the last episode, the fact that mid-table pack is so tight, and the one thing that Widnes don't want to be doing is starting to fall behind. Otherwise, they've got to get a win tonight to try and keep up with that pack. If they start dropping behind, they're going to fall away, and any chances of any playoff post-season hockey is going to fall away.
Well, yeah, on paper, and with full respect to Nottingham, on paper, this should be a win for Widnes. However, as we've already seen in this league, whatever team wants it more on the day. And we already know Nottingham are boasting players like Louis Newell, Ellis Ritchie, Zach Yokoyama, who was causing all sorts of problems last time for Widnes. Widnes were exploited with the high man last week against Blackburn. However, they were using it themselves. Maybe the two counteracted each other. But it's going to be up to Rich Haggard to grab his boys by the scruff of the neck now. The likes of your Liam Charnocks, your Vlad Volkanovs, they all now need to step up and start showing why they're here at Widnes. And I really do think it's going to lead to an absolute peach of a battle.
Well, Rich Haggard mentioned in the interviews at the end of the last game that he was going to have a chat with the lads, go back to basics. They're starting to get a little bit away from themselves, maybe getting a bit too complacent. We've said that a number of times on Drop the Puck, how teams can get that way. The slightest trip, and all the teams are there to capitalise on that and to their benefit. Obviously, Widnes, as I've already said, got to start finding that goal scoring vein that they had previously, start getting the points on the board, getting back up that table if they want to make any progress at all for post-season hockey. But without further ado, I think it's time to go down to the ice now, Ben, and I think it's time to
drop the puck. With the anthems out the way, it's time to play. And joining me after a long while away back in the booth is Gary. Gary, welcome back on the commentary team.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Anyway, it's going to be an interesting one. Battle of the Big Cats, Gary.
Yeah.
We said it in the introduction. Oh, Widnes a wounded animal. Lions, they like to hunt the wounded, go in for the kill.
Well, we know that the Lions can be a thorn in the Wild's paw now and again, but...
No, mine was good. Yours wasn't. Anyway, it's all to play for in this one. Nottingham certainly hungry, looking for that second victory on their rap sheet. Widnes got to break that momentum of a 3-game loss at the moment.
Yeah.
And with that, we'll turn our attention to the netminders. So in between the pipes tonight for Nottingham, it's looking like it's going to be Luca Sheldon, which is no surprise, but Nottingham have brought the other netminder with them tonight, so Matthew Bloor is the other option. As soon as the huddle clears, I'll get a little bit of clarity for you guys. And it looks like it is going to be Sheldon. Oh, that's Bloor. Bloor takes the start. That's going to be interesting. However, up the other end for the Widnes, it's not surprised really with the form he's had recently. And it's Harrison Walker. Walker's going to maintain his starting position, but let's take nothing away from Evan Coles. He'll be chomping at the bit to get some ice time as well. Both of them quite capable of holding their own.
Well, of course, Harrison Walker will be looking to not have a similar score sheet to last game, where he unfortunately left 4 goals past him. Let's hope he's a little bit more aware, head on a swivel tonight, stops these Lion pucks going in.
Well, the officials are calling starting lineups to the centre of the ice. The officials tonight are Perring, Herring and Ansley.
That sounds like a law firm, that.
Well, it does, but I guarantee there'll be the law on the ice tonight, Gary.
Oh, I see what you did there, Ben.
Wasn't scripted at all. Either way, we're going to get action underway very shortly, as it looks like Crouston and Barlow going, Richie and Barlow going for the face-off, and immediately it's the Wild who take possession on the puck drop. And on record so far, the Wild have been quite slow to get out the gates. We've seen it previously. They didn't do that against Blackburn. It was very head-to-head. Let's see how they open in the first couple of shifts here against the Nottingham side.
Well, they need to have a good start, Ben. They need to show what they're worth.
As immediately they look to go backhand, and that was Barlow early in the paint. Looked to go backhand over the glove of Blur there. However, 30 seconds gone in the game. It remains 0-0.
Well, there's a keen start by the Wild, but let's see if they can continue that.
So we're going to get a face-off just out in front of the Nottingham bench, neutral ice. The puck drops, and immediately, great forecheck pressure from Widnes, regaining possession. Murray is going to flick that over to Wilcox. Yeah, takes his time, puts that forward, and you expected Charnock to break the line there, but he couldn't hold. He had to hold it, otherwise he'd have been offside. Barlow plays safe, goes back, and straight away you can already see, whereas Widnes of the last couple of games we've been looking to drop that, well, not drop, but necessarily launch the puck forward quite quickly, they're playing backwards and trying to draw them out to work forward slowly again now. As you can see now, on the puck, Brealey decides he's going to dump that towards the Widnes bench. Unfortunately, the change there means that there's going to be a stoppage in play.
Yeah, a bit crowded there, but referee's got a grip of things.
We said it in the intro, Gary, back to basics. It worked for Blackburn last week. Their back to basics blueprints, which they're now looking to roll out across every team, got them the points here at Planet Ice Widnes. Will the same now work for the Wild?
Well, we said the same thing every time. Just playing simple hockey gets the results.
Good shot on there from Newell, no surprise, right into the chest of Walker. And I know we didn't really touch on the ones to watch, Gary, but quite easily, Louis Newell is going to be one of those guys today. Yeah. So Zach Yokoyama, who's currently on the ice now, number 23 for Nottingham. Keep your eyes on him. And Brealey comfortably going to pick that up and look to clear it out the zone. Kept in, though, by Yokoyama. Passed into Richie into the corner. Back to Yokoyama. Can he feed it out to Thomas? They do well to rotate the puck.
Referee getting in the way there.
And you've got Fisher in there as well, as Richie picks it up behind the Widnes net, dumps it out, Widnes intercept, they tried to clear it all the way, only get as far as neutral ice. Stubley helps that on into the Lions zone. Well, that was Wright, tried to clear it round. Widnes keep it alive with Barlow once more. Wright again on the puck, looks up. Well, Greaves does well to shut that pass down. And it almost like a half-arse pass, if I'm honest. It didn't take much for Greaves to jump in there on that one. However, Nottingham have regained possession with Wright. Looks to play it off the half-boards. That looks like it's going to be a tripping call on Jackson there, and that could be easily assessed there to Taylor. However, referees have allowed play to go on. Hughes finds Volkanovs. Volkanovs tries to put it over to Robinson. Fisher again. Squares up on Robinson. Puck dumped in by Volkanovs. Hager. First time on the ice, gains control. Volkanovs now into the corner, twisting and turning, look for an opportunity. Hager's there for support. Gets it out to the point. Shot comes in through traffic. And it's in! Well, Blair didn't see. He thought he had it between his legs. As we've seen the replay there now. Hager out to the point, shot comes in, looks like it's gone through the legs of Blur, and Volkanovs just helps it on.
Well, it's just what they wanted. Nice early start for the Wild.
It's now Widnes Wild 1, Nottingham Lions 0.
Like I say, Ben, that's exactly what the Wild need, and Be interested to see whether they can keep this tempo up now.
Well, it's a great start. It was back to basics. You know, crowd, crash the net, get the puck to the point, shoot the point through the traffic, and then pick up the loose change. You can't get any more basic than that. As Lions now in possession, Kemp has to get back. Can he beat out Yokoyama? No, he can't. Great leg pad save by Walker. Yokoyama again looks to cut inside the hash marks, takes another shot, and Yokoyama's hungry. Richie tries to play it off, comes off the legs of a wild player. Volkanov's dispossessed by Yokoyama. Turn back for Richie. Richie turns up ice, gains his own, looks to shoot through the legs of Wilcox. Gets a shot off, denied by Walker, and right now somebody's waved a red flag in front of the bull. Is Yokoyama. Puck travels down to Bloor, and he's just going to freeze that one up.
Well, nice bit of action there, but as we said in the last game, you've got to be aware when you've just scored. Everybody gets a little bit lazy. Next thing you know, opposition are back on the score sheet, and they very nearly did it there, Nottingham.
Face-off going to be right-hand side of Bloor in the Lion zone. Charnock held up against the boards by Brown. Shot comes in from Stubley at the point. Can Brierley get over there? He can't. He's done enough to hold that up. Dumps it back in. Well played, Tom Brierley there. Going to be easily intercepted though there by Cleves. Cleves knocks it forward, and here come the Lions on the attack. Yokoyama rings that puck round into the corner once more. Fighting away for possession of that between, that looks like, is it Barlow? There it is. So it was Barlow for the Wild fighting away, but officials lose sight of the puck and will stop play. There's an interesting line for Nottingham now takes the ice. We've got Hurst, Wilson, Thomas and Taylor on. Notably, Regan Taylor, formerly of the Hull Jets, so knows Robinson and Hagger as it's dumped away. Big clearance there by Widnes, and that's going to be an icing call. Well, Gary, Widnes with the quick sucker punch. They came out the blocks like they wanted to. They seem to have Nottingham on the back foot at the moment.
Well, they do, but we know we can't write Nottingham off. They can battle away. They've had quite a few games over the last few seasons, and with this now they've got to be cautious of them.
Face off left-hand side of Walker. Picked up by Fisher, who looks to play it in. Into the corner, Richie tries to feed it back, read by the Widnes defensiveman. Kept in the zone. And they're calling offside there, Mr. Herring saying that he's gone offside, and that was Louis Newell. Well, that's going to stop playing again, swing advantage back in the way of Widnes.
Well, compared to the last game that we had here between the Hawks and the Wild, which was free-flowing, this one's been a lot stop-start, Ben.
It is, as 14:50 shows on the clock as play resumes. Newell decides to pass it over to his D-man. Richie knocks it on, trying to find Fisher on the breakaway. Gilbert turns around quickly, tries to shut down Newell. Yokoyama circling around, looking for that stretch pass off the boards, gets it. Gilbert and Fisher tie up on the boards. Yokoyama tries to be dispossessed by Grimshaw, who's got a stick on that and cleared it all the way down. And Jackson. Well, that's going to be chased back down by Dermott. Dermott immediately turns up ice for the Lions, finds Fisher. Fisher knocks it on, right onto the stick of Yokoyama, gains his own, takes an early shot right into the glove of Walker. Good vision by Walker, but what a shot there by Yokoyama.
Yeah, you've got to be careful. We know he's got a good arm on him. He can slam a puck straight in there without you noticing. Definitely a player to watch.
14:07 remaining in this first period. Face off right hand side of Walker in the Wild zone. Murray rings that around the board to Volkanovs. Volkanovs held up. Wilcox takes his time. Big stretch pass to the middle of nowhere. Robinson's got to get his skates on. Newell's going to get there. Does so. And now Nottingham just slowing the puck down to their pace and trying to gain control. Cleaves down the right-hand side, dumps it in, chases it, and Walker's going to get there first and just turn it around. Volkanovs, he's got Hager in support. It's a 4-man defensive unit, though, for the Lions. Puts the puck right across. Newell's comfortably going to turn that out. Robinson, Volkanovs, 2 bites of the cherry, still denied. Great saves there by Matt Bloor. And Murray now back the other way. Murray finds Hager on the quick changeover. Grabs Charnock. Charnock, unfortunately, loses possession there for the Wild. Turns it back round to Gibbs. Gibbs, another Hull player formerly. Icing for the Lions, and that's going to be blown dead as we go back down to the Lions zone. Well, Gary, obviously we cover the Widnes Wild a fair bit here on BASN TV, Drop the Puck, but you can catch action from the Nottingham Lions over on the YouTube channel Lions TV, where Jono Bullard and Chris Gadsby give you great coverage. Make sure you get over and give those guys a like as well. However, the action here has picked back up as Stubley takes a shot, comes off the leg pads of a Lions player. Brealey puts it into the corner for Charnock, who does well to dig that out quickly. There's bodies flying in now on Barlow as Hyde is on the ice with him for support. Hyde backhands it, puts it into a dangerous position where Charnock could have got a tip on it. Charnock rides that check out there from Kelly.
Getting a bit physical.
And it's starting to taste up a little bit. Lips are smacking, can you feel it? As in mid-ice there, a little bit of collision between Taylor and Brealey. Brealey puts it in for Hyde. Hyde tried to put it into the centre, turned back around by Nottingham. And that's going to be an icing call. Well, Widnes banging on the door there. Volkanovs with 2 great opportunities. Blur stands up to him though and keeps the score at 1-0 with 12:13 remaining.
Well, you can see the Lions definitely don't want to go down easy today. They're going to fight to the end.
Face off, right hand side of Blur. Shot comes in quickly from Greaves off the face off, comes through the traffic and out. Britton puts it back round. Gilbert gets his skates on, turns back. Britton to Jackson at the point. Jackson takes the shot through traffic. Looking for the tip in again was Gilbert. Hughes finds Britton. Looking for a man out in front. Decides to find Jackson skating in. Jackson puts it through the legs of all the players. Comes out. Greaves keeps it alive. Gilbert back out. Britton dumps it in. Only going to be picked up by Fisher. Fisher turns it up ice. Hughes turns it straight back off the skate to the official, but it's held up enough for Widnes to get something going. Britton comes over to support Gilbert. Britton and Gilbert, little 1-2. Well, the likes of Ritchie and co trying to intercept, and they have done. Here comes Yokoyama on the break. It's 2-on-2. Yokoyama forced wide by Kemp. Does his job.
Yeah, well defensive play there by Lee Kemp.
Hager just reaches back, scoops that one. Looks to put it forward for Gilbert. Gilbert gets it, gains his own, gets around one man. Still Mike Gilbert! Gilbert puts it on a plate for Hager, and it's over the bar and the plexi and the angle of the stick from Bloor there. As we see on the replay there. Comes in from Gilbert. Great one-time opportunity. Rebound comes out for Hager. Can't finish it. And Widnes are going to be kicking themselves over that one.
Close opportunity there.
Face-off, left-hand side now, a Blur in the Lion zone again. Face-off won by Robinson. Immediately jumped on, though, by the Lions. Dumped back in by the Widnes side. Volkanov straight over on Yokoyama, dispossessed him. Yokoyama, well, it was a pass and a half from Volkanovs to Hager skating in. Unable to convert, though. 10:33 now remaining in this first period, and it's certainly not over for Widnes yet. Kemp tries to play it off the boards, manages to do so. Volkanovs beats out the man in the foot race, and that was Dermott. However, back the other way, Yokoyama couldn't get enough on purchase on that to clear it. Quick line change Stubley puts it in. Chased down by Newell. Intercepted once more by Volkanovs. To try and push that around. Fisher again. Into the corner. Falls out as far as Newell.
Ooh.
Again, shot comes in from Gibbs. Great wrap up there by Walker. And 9:40 remain in this first period.
Yeah, it's getting a bit scrappy, Ben, and you can see Nottingham definitely here for the fight. But Widnes got to keep their head in a swivel here. Don't let Nottingham back into it.
Face off, right hand side of Walker, Barlow and Gibbs. Goes away of the Lions as they immediately pounce. Taken off the puck though. And here comes Hughes for the Wild. Dumps it in, it's going to go on net. Turned back the other way by Thomas. Charnock's there to intercept it. Barlow regains possession, finds Hyde, Hyde spins. Dan Hyde!
Oh,
backhand, and it's in! Danny Hyde!
I think he snuck that one in.
Well, he did, as you see there, the pass comes across from Barlow, turns his man, butters a biscuit, and puts it in the tightest of gaps between the glove and the post.
Well, it's made things interesting here now, because it's now Widnes Wild 2, Nottingham Lions 0.
Well, it was a great goal there. The lines that Widnes are rolling now have certainly got some potential. That Charnock line there with Barlow and Hyde on, that's a formidable line as well.
Well, the interesting point, Ben, is they're capitalising on those scraps where they didn't last in the last game.
Murray just going to comfortably pass that back, and now Wild seems to have the game in their claws. Gilbert to Britton, great play, right across, right into the chest there. Greaves comes skating in. Great save by Blow, but simple little plays like that seem to be working for Widnes right now. They can do the basics well, so why not do them well on the ice?
Yeah, it's just nice to see. It's just nice to see free flowing hockey in a sense.
Face off, picked up by the Wild once again. Shot comes in from Murray, turned back around. Gilbert knows he had to leave that then, and Britton had turned back around again. As here come Nottingham on the charge. Shot comes in, sails wide over the net of Walker. Greaves just going to chase right down. Supported by Brown. Picked up by Wilcox. Plays out to Greaves. Greaves. A little bit too much on that. It's going to be forcing Murray back. Great pass from Volkanovs. Finds Hager. Hager and Greaves. Greaves tries to put it back in the path of Hager. Great pass, unfortunately. There was a Nottingham stick that disrupted the play there. Brearley gets it back to Stubley. Stubley takes a shot. Ooh. Volkanovs tries to bat that down. Brearley gets the rebound back as it works its way all the way around the boards. Back the other way now. Will Greaves get there? He does. And Stubley, you see Volkanovs now right out in front of the net. Hager puts it into the path of Volkanovs, right in the paint. And crucial defensive work there by Matt Brown. Dispossesses Volkanovs. Now Nottingham just trying to slow the game back down to their pace. As that's going to be an icing call with 7:32 showing on the clock.
Well, that's the thing, Ben. I think Nottingham are going to have to try and get a little bit of control of the puck if they can slow the pace down a little bit. But before that, they've definitely got to try and get on the scoreboard if they want to make any mark in this game. Right now, it's all Widnes.
Well, you say it's all Widnes, yeah. As face off from the right-hand side of Bloor. Puck goes into the corner again, and this is where Widnes have been fruitful so far all night, winning those corner battles. However, back up the other way with Gibbs. Gibbs looking for a man in the middle, gets it across. 3 men there. Can anyone get to it?
Oh.
Well, no, there was 3 men there for Nottingham then. It was Maxim Hirsch was there as well. You see in the replay here, the puck comes across, 2 men were there. Hirsch tries to get onto it. It's wrapped up by Walker, but Hirsch's momentum's already taken at the puck. Little reminder though from the Widnes boys, not to mess with the tendy.
Yeah, Jay Robinson just making sure that nothing was going to start off.
Face off, right hand side of Walker in the wild zone. Into the corner again, Kemp. Going to be supported by Barlow as they look to clear that out. They have done, they've cleared the zone. Jumped on, however, there by Race. Turn back round. Big hit there on Richie from Barlow. Yokoyama turns Kemp, creates himself a little bit of space. Fisher. Now I must point out at this point we have Jake Fisher icing number 8 and Toby Fisher icing number 14 for the Lions. So it's Toby Fisher on the puck currently as Yokoyama tries to squeeze that one in.
Yeah, he was trying there, wasn't he?
Great freeze play there by Walker though, however.
But definitely, we've already said it countless times, you have to watch this player because he's quite fast. He's handy with the stick, he knows what he's got to do.
Back down to the Widnes end, 6:35 on the clock. Face off, left hand side of Harrison Walker. And it's another draw win for the Wild. I think so far Lions have literally won 1 from the dot. Stubley with pace, drops that over, shot comes in, Greaves, and again it's off. Well, it looked like he came off the cage there of Bloor. However, with continued play, Britton dumps that in right into the chest of Bloor. He's going to wrap that one up comfortably. Well, Gary, not the pace we saw last week.
No, but it's just nice to see the Wild actually being productive on this one. The tape-to-tape passing's a lot better.
Again, from the dot, that's another win. I think they are literally at a 99% win rate so far. Gilbert, dumps that back for Britton. Britton held up on the boards. Great play by the Lions, allowing some space for Kelly to get in. Kelly dumps it all the way down forward. Battle of the fours. And Brealey's going to get there first and get the icing call.
We go back up to the Nottingham end again. Oh, and excuse me, and an inadvertent buzzer.
So, quick word from the timekeeper's bench for the officials. And it seems like one of the Lions players isn't wearing his helmet on the bench. So he's just been advised for safety reasons. Well, action resumes after that minor little interruption, but has it interrupted the Wild flow? We'll find out now as they've won the face-off and it's cleared all the way down for another icing call. That chews up a couple of seconds, but we're going back up the other end.
Well, so far no penalties, Ben. Discipline's been quite good.
That is something we can highly point out.
Well, Matt Bradbury's quite keen on it, isn't he?
Very much so, as is Rich Hagger and the guys at Widnes. Face-off picked up by Widnes again. Hughes tries to dump that in, it's cleared out once more, and here comes a break on. It's Race, Jacob Race puts the puck on there. Great stick save by Walker. Race does his job and punches the puck down into the Wild zone. As the Lions just start to cycle the puck now, can they get anything from this? Intercepted once more by the Lions as Hagger on the forecheck and Vulkanovs, but they've found a way through to get it to Hurst. Hurst puts it into the corner once more. Vulkanovs now for the Wild, turns it back in. It's going to fall to Wilson, who lets it go. Newell, pass deflected down by Robinson, dumped in by Hagger once more. That's going to ring round to Charnock. Charnock gets his head up, surrounded by Lions shirts, finds a way out in the form of Robinson, but it's intercepted once more. Turned back and picked up by Hurst. Hurst skates forward. Wild do well to force it back. Charnock, great little pickpocket there. Tried to play in Brealey and Wyatt. Ritchie takes the time, takes a shot. Great shot, Alice Ritchie. And again, Yokoyama couldn't get the sky rebound. He's looking for some sort of lacrosse shot. Newell does well to hold up the play, allows the Lions to get back on side. Great play there, Louis Newell. And he's another one who's got a little bit of venom in his shot. You've got to be wary. As it's pushed forward again. Comfortably fed to the Wild as Wyatt tried to push it forward. It's dragged on side by Barlow. Runs round for Dermot to pick up as he clears the zone. Dermot to Yokoyama. Yokoyama to Richie. Richie puts it across.
Oh.
Skating in there was Toby Fisher.
He sent it back.
And it's out in front. You could see there that Walker didn't want to commit to the puck. Was that clever play? Either way, the corner battles resume as Fisher ties up with Brealey. And Barlow does well to clear that out. Aided on as they clear the zone there from Wyatt. Yokoyama fights to drag that back on side. And unfortunately, not all the Lions have cleared the den there, Gary, and it's now 3 minutes 6 remaining in the first period. It's still Widnes Wild 2, Nottingham Lions 0.
Well, it's been a fast-paced first period.
Face off in neutral ice. You can hear the sticks slapping against each other as both teams try and regain possession. However, it's going to be Widnes who look to start this. Immediately, though, intercepted by Brown once more. Jackson takes his time. Greaves, great pass to Gilbert. Gilbert, what a crucial poke check there from Cleves. But what play from Widnes as well to get that. And up the other way with Gibbs. It's a 3-on-1 situation. Gibbs takes a shot off the blocker's shoulder, and it's in off the rebound. The numbers went against Widnes, but what a goal there, Nottingham. You can see it's a 3-on-1 break. Gibbs takes a shot off the shoulder. Rebound falls out. Loose change there on a play for Cleves, and he puts it in the back of the net.
Well, nice counter-attack by Nottingham, and it's made the score here now with 2 minutes 25 remaining. Widnes Wild 2, Nottingham Lions 1.
You can never write this team off, Gary, and all it takes is one mistake like that. We said it last week. That's what the game was built on last week. Teams making mistakes.
Well, I've got to say, it was, there was a lot of sticks getting tied up there. It was getting scrappy again. And there's one thing that Widnes can't afford to do is fall back into that again.
Here comes Newell. Drives it from blue to blue all the way through into the corner. Louis Newell still manages to palm it off at Fisher. Fisher. Puck's worked its way out in front of the net and carries on into the Lions zone. As they take the time to try and break forward once more. Kemp reacts quickly. Dumped back down for Robinson. Puck seems to have gone out of play. And it's gone into the stands out the play. So we're going to re-go for a face-off in neutral ice. Right out in front of the Lions bench. Face-off picked up and won by the Wild, but immediately Fisher jumps on that. Stubley forces him round on the boards, gets in on the puck. To try and play that out, Charnock has to slam his brakes on, lose momentum to go backwards there and gain that. Walker's just going to settle that down for Brealey.
Yeah, he's just trying to take the edge off that Nottingham attack there.
Hyde. On the boards for Barlow. Great play by Yokoyama, puts it back into the Wild defensive zone. Brealey again to Hyde along the boards. Hyde looking for a man on the far side by the bench. There's no one there. Barlow's been able to intercept the puck. Turn back round once more. Yokoyama receives a great pass on the blue. However, he's muscled off the puck. Wilson just loses his edge. Jackson clears that. Put back in by Thomas once more. Yokoyama tries to drag it round. Jackson's got the measure of him. Hyde loses out possession. Dumped back in once more. And we're inside the final 30 seconds now of this period. Hughes takes his time. He's just going to run the clock out. Dumps it down as far as the halfway for Taylor. Hughes again. Around the board. 15 seconds now remain.
Oh,
Puck
right
goes flying across the face of the goal. Jackson. Down the far side. Dying seconds. And Hughes going to run the call. Oh, we got an icing call with 2.2 seconds left on the clock.
Well, Nottingham very, very nearly caught Widnes on the hop there. Nice shot across the face of goal, but no one to knock it in. Score still remains with this Wild 2. Nottingham Lions 1.
Face off in the Lions zone. Right hand side of floor. The official not happy with the setup, so we're going again. Quick shot in. There's your buzzer as expected. And what a first period that's been, Gary, for the Wild and the Lions.
Well, interesting, fast pace, exactly what the fans want to see, and a couple of goals to boot. And hopefully we'll have more action just like this. But you'll have to join us after this short break.
Brakes and Sons sponsor Drop the Puck.
Introducing the brand new Drop the Puck official online store. Choose from a wide variety of items including hoodies, t-shirts, and hats. Ranges include children and adults. Sizes from small to 5XL. Place your order through our Facebook store. Simply select your size and click message. One of our team will assist you with your purchase. Drop the Puck official merchandise store, only on facebook.com/dropthepuck.
Well, welcome back after that short, much needed break. And we get straight into the action here at period 2 as the Lions find themselves on the dark side of a 2-1 defeat. Currently losing to the Widnes Wild as they push forward immediately. However, the Wild showing great potential again, stripping things back to basics, and it seemed to work from that first period, Gary.
Yeah, it's been productive for them, but still there's only one goal in it. Nothing to write home about yet.
So with 26 seconds gone already in the second period, face off, down in the Lions zone. Hyde looks to put that on net, but it's gone wide around the back. Newell tries to take it out. It's come out in front. Barlow strikes. Well, that's how you start the period, Gary.
Yeah, it certainly is. He took that right at the just in front of the goal, almost clear shot, and fires it straight to the net. And it made things really interesting now. It's now Widnes Wild 3, Nottingham Lions 1.
Well, he'll be happy with that one, I tell you, Matt Barlow.
And there's me just saying, nothing to write home about.
Face off, gets the action back underway after that Matt Barlow goal. And immediately Britain dumps forward, chased down by Gilbert. Out in front again, cleared by the Lions with Gibbs. Gibbs charges down the ice, body on from Greaves, takes him off the puck. Gilbert picks it up, shot comes across. Into the corner once more, and the puck's going to work its way all the way down onto the net of Walker. Plays it back up for Britain. Britain tries to find a quick pass to Greaves sat at the point. However, Thomas gets there first, puts it on net once more. It's going to be scooped up and turned back in, however, by Croston. Stubley, dispossessed.
Oh!
By Race.
Looking for a tripping call there, but they're not going to get it. Right in front of the referee as well.
Greaves holds the puck up, feeds Stubley. Stubley takes it into the corner, goes round the back of the net, put it off the goal post, unfortunately for Widnes. And now Hughes will bring it backwards. Interestingly, Hagger playing D. Knocked forward once more. Chased down by Robinson. Hagger's over there now. Widnes play it quickly. Greaves makes his way to the bench, quick line change.
Whoa, slipped through there.
And that was Kieran Gibbs for the Lions. Hagger's been found though, wide open. Man in front of him is Cleaves. Can he get round him? Well, Cleaves does the job and sends him wide into the corner. All Hagger can do is put it across.
Oh.
Another shot comes in from Hughes, however. In the corner, fighting away once more. Volkanovs has to ride the check from Brown. And the puck goes out of play as we get a stoppage and dead puck.
Well, Hughes is in the right spot there. Looked like he was just waiting on the point for an opportunity. Fired that shot in. And of course, saved there by the Lions. Tendy looking to extend their lead a bit here. Wild. They seem to come out the traps quite quickly.
It's almost as if they're trying to put the game to bed early, Gary.
Well, they need to build up a decent head of steam before they can rise off the Lions.
Very much so, as Wilcox off the face-off finds Hyde. Hyde puts the puck in, goes into the corner once more, where the Wild have been very productive tonight. Puck again on net. Barlow's going to get there. Decides to use the half-board, puts it into the corner for Hyde. Hyde tries to turn his man. Lions come in, snub that play out. Picked up, however, by Charnock. Charnock turns at the point, gives it up, and it's now a 3-on-1 rush. Lions decide to put that towards net, but it comes off the plexi behind instead. And Charnock dumps it around for Fisher to chase. Between Wilcox and Kemp now. Runs for Hyde. Barlow isn't going to get there. Kept alive, however, by Hyde. Hyde takes it over. What will he do? Decides to have a shot.
Oh.
Rebound! Comes off the skate of Charnock. Floor has to get over.
Oh.
Well, the light went on. The goal judge now, he's waved it off. Back the other way, Yokoyama takes a shot into the chest of Walker. And there's been
A little bit of controversy there.
little bit of premature flashing from the goal judge.
I don't think you're allowed to say that, are you, Ben?
Either way, Bloor stands up and keeps the Lions in it. It's still Widnes 3, Lions 1.
Well, ever so close there. Don't know why we're going to tap that one in.
They are banging on the door to rack up the score here as Stubley uses his skill to create himself a little bit of space. Greaves decides to knock that on. Thomas plays it down to Brealey. Brealey tries to clear it forward. Ricky's there. Once more holds up on the board. Stubley, Britton, Yokoyama looking for that puck to pop out. As it does, it's jumped on by Richie. Richie does well to get it to Yokoyama. Yokoyama takes a shot.
Oh.
Looking for the rebound out in front was Toby Fisher. And again, Yokoyama skates it all
nice
through
stick
himself.
there.
And again,
Oh!
picked up by Richie. Gets back to Yokoyama. Yokoyama under pressure from Stubley. Stubley poke checks it clearly away. Can't clear the zone though, under pressure once more from the Lions. Widnes finally managed to get it out to Greaves, who just holds it up. But he's turned the puck over to Yokoyama. The Lions, big stretch pass, finds a man. Shot comes in into the glove of Walker. That was a great little spell of play there by the Lions.
Yeah, Harrison Walker doing well to save a little shot there from the two oncoming Lions players. Almost thought they were going to put that in then, Ben, but score still remains 3-1.
So, almost 5 minutes gone in the second period. Face off right hand side of Walker as Jackson's brought down in the corner by Kelly. Lions fighting away for the puck. Robinson's in support now. Race taken off the puck. Push down for Dermott. Gets it over to Gibbs. Gibbs turns around. Intercepted by Hager. Hager. Forecheck from Race. Mistake recovered by Jackson. Jackson managed to find Hughes. Hughes dumps it in. Volkanovs is going to beat out Newell to the puck. Put back towards net. Robinson scooped up, couldn't regain it though. Turned around once more for the Lions side. Hughes dispossessed by Gibbs. Gibbs puts it across the middle.
Oh.
What a play that was there, and you expected Kelly to bury that one, but Walker's got the read of him. As up the other end, Volkanovs now holding it up. What skill Volkanovs has just shown there to keep that literally dangling on the end of his stick.
Well, it's going end to end this already.
Gibbs taking off the puck once more, and that looks like it's gone. No, it's out in front of the Lions bench. Thought it had gone in the bench end. Barlow tries to push it forward, out in front of the Wild bench, manages to find Robinson, winds up, takes a shot, sails high over the bar of Bloor. Charnock slashes the puck into his possession. Falls out to Murray. Murray puts it in once more into the chest of Matt Bloor. And we're going to freeze play there with 13:38 gone. Or remaining, in the second period.
Well, time's flying in this period already, but so are the players. The speed's really stepped up a little bit now. And the way the Lions are trying to pepper that goal, I fancy them getting a goal in here, you know.
Face off in the Lions zone, picked up by the Wild. Shot comes in and again. Bloor defends out, turns it out. Hyde gets around on the puck, takes it into the corner, turns back. Doesn't like what he sees. Forced off the puck now by two Lions players. It's fallen to Wilson. Wilson on the half boards. Holds it up, decides to backhand it forward. Tries to find a man in the form of number 13, Maxim Hurst. Does well to find Cleaves. Cleaves has dumped that in. However, for the Wild, it's going to be Murray, who's going to play that forward. Taken off the puck. Well, you heard the cries there from the Widnes bench for interference. However, Barlow stays on his skates and carries on, as that loose puck is going to travel all the way down for an icing call. 12:53 remaining in the second period. Still though, plenty of fight left in the Lions. And Gary, I must say those penalty bench is going to be freezing cold for the first one that's got to sit one.
Yeah, I would say so.
Greaves in with the shot. Just runs wide. Stubley's able to keep that play alive. Finds Gilbert, who's let it run, interestingly. Comes back round to this left-hand wing. Little knock on there from Wilson. Put it into the path of Cleaves. Cleaves tries to get round his man. Great defensive play by Stubley and Briley. And Stubley and Briley. Oh, it's Briley there and Cleaves. Well, there's handbags afterwards. And as quick as it started, it's over. Well, it was Alex Cleaves that was skating on net. He was bumped wide off the puck from Brealey. Sent him round the net. Brealey followed him up to the boards. And no sooner have we literally just said that there's been no penalties.
Curse of the commentators.
Well, both men arguing their case, as both boxes are now occupied. Briley sits two for what I'm going to assume is roughing.
Ah, right, okay. So slashing on the Nottingham Lions player.
Right, so it's going to be a slashing call on Cleves. And the first penalties of the day go on the board. 12:34 in the game, and we're going to get ourselves a little bit of 4-on-4 action, Gary.
Oh, this might open the ice up a bit.
Well, it certainly will. As Barlow charges round, tries to play it off the half-boards once more, and that's a high stick call by the official.
Well, he's picking up on everything.
Perrin.
Mr. Perrin, yeah.
We're going back to neutral ice.
It's a roughing assessed on Braley.
Slashing assessed on Cleves. So Yokoyama's going to pick up the puck there off the face-off. Dumped in, however, by Richie. Richie gets Yokoyama, who's behind the Widnes goal. Yokoyama looking for a man out in front. He's got Newell for support. Lays it off for Newell. Newell decides he's going to skate in the hash marks. Gives it up. Turn back around Volkanov's. Little body on from Yokoyama. And Newell capitalises and jumps back in on possession. Lions work it round to out in front of their own bench. Big stretch pass across ice from Richie to Newell. Newell tries to get through to Richie. Great stick play there by Stubley, who's turned it up forward for Volkanovs. Volkanovs battling away. Can he get that puck to another Wild player? No, he can't. Turn back round, 2-on-2 situation. Richie Yokoyama takes a shot off the leg pads of Hughes. Yokoyama gives it up to Newell. Newell decides he's going to put it into the opposite corner. Hager gets there first for the Wild. Plays it out off the board. Comes directly out halfway. And forces
Newell would have had a go at that
the
there.
Lions back. Yokoyama scoops it up once more. Gains his own. Tries to find Dermer coming in. Does. Dermer decides he's going to hold up. Takes it round the back of the net. Forced wide by Charnock. Dermer under pressure. Puts it in the paint. Jumped on there by Walker. And you see here in the replay once more, into the corner, Dermot turns, gets around his man, puts it straight in as he's taken down off the puck, and Walker does well to freeze that one up. Well, 32 seconds remain on the power plays as we get back underway with 11:05 on the clock. Murray's going to be there though to pick this one up for the Wild as they break forward. Charnock gains his own, looks inside, loses that off the leg pads of Brown, comes out. Once more at pace with Race. Jacob Race takes a shot, runs just wide of the Widnes goal, turned around by Charnock. Little collision there with his own man in the form of Barlow. Just disrupted the play, and 5 seconds remain now on these power plays. That's going to be nil advantage all round. Trapdoors open, we're back to full strength. Braley straight onto the ice into the play. Gibbs as well. Gibbs takes a shot. Great pick out the air there by Walker. And no love lost as we go for a line change all round. 10:23 remain in the second period. Still Widnes Wild 3. Nottingham Lions 1.
Well, still a lot to play for and still a lot of hockey time remaining in this period and the next, obviously. But it'll be interesting to see how the ice certainly needs to tilt in favour of Widnes a bit more.
Well, Greaves has managed to get round his man in the form of right. He's taking it forward. Cleves, full layout on the ice, takes the shot lane away from Greaves and back up the other way. Richie, he's skating in a pace, and that's one thing this Nottingham team have got, is pace. Lets it go for Fisher. Fisher in support was Yokoyama, however it's gone back to the point. Greaves pulls that one down. Gives it up. Fisher inside the face-off, takes the shot off the shoulder of Walker, and now it's going to run all the way to right in his defensive zone. Cleves back to right, deep in the Nottingham zone now. You can hear Yokoyama tapping for it. Poke check away, puts Widnes back in possession, who immediately dump it down as they go for a quick line change. I don't think that was the play. Cleves trying to catch them on the short. Gibbs, the skater back, he's onside. Newell in the middle. Great cut out there by Hager. They managed to find Greaves. It's a little bit of 2-on-1. Greaves decides to take the shot though. It comes off the leg pads of Bloor, apologies. Back the other way. Brearley to Wilcox. Wilcox dumps it forward for Robinson to knock on. Dermott's going to get there first. 9 minutes now remain. And it is end to end, Gary.
Certainly is. But it's looking for somebody to make that mistake. Cough the puck up in the wrong place. And either team could capitalise here.
Stubley turns it around for Robinson, who's under pressure. Creates a little bit of an opening, allows Brearley to feed that puck forward. Volkanovs gets round Dermott, still Volkanovs, takes the shot. Stubley couldn't get the rebound, and it's been blown dead, and that's off the face cage of the netminder. We see it here again. Volkanovs gets round Dermott, drags it across the face of the goal, lets the shot off. It comes off the shoulder of Blur and comes off the face cage as well, and the officials just blow that one dead. Oh, it's Cooper now, is it? Sheldon Cooper. Lucas Sheldon.
Yeah.
Well, that's because both netminders are wearing number 1. So apologies. So it is Lucas Sheldon in net, actually. Volkanovs takes the shot. Robinson looks to the skies as he knows he should have turned that in then. Here come the Lions. So apologies, there is Lucas Sheldon is the netminder for the Lions. Lions take the shot, however, off the post of the Widnes goal. Robinson pins his man up on the board. Gibbs trying to get round Wilcox. Can't, gives up once more. And here comes Hager and a little bit of a break. Hager, can he get past Brown? Puts it backhand in comfortably to the leg pads of Blur.
Sheldon.
Do you know what, Sheldon? Yeah, that's because, apologies, it's going to take me a minute to get used to that.
Well, you could say, well, it would help if they had the names on the back, but Sheldon actually has.
So face off, right hand side of Sheldon. And Lucas Sheldon obviously has played most of the games here against the Wild, so we'll know what they're about. Hyde takes the shot, comes off. Like pad to Sheldon, back out. Wilcox takes his time, dumped in once more. Hyde's going to chase that down. Still Hyde. Wright gets there though, turns it back the other way. Barlow tries to come in for support. Now Fairlong knocks it forward and again. Into the path of Charnock. Charnock into the corners. Widnes doing that well. Wright decides to change the play up and takes it right back to the other corner. And the puck pinned deep in the Nottingham end at the moment as Charnock stepping the physicality up. Great stretch pass, creates an opportunity for the Lions and turned around immediately by Kieran Fairlong. Hyde picks up at the halfway line, knocks it forward for Barlow. Turned around once more by the Lions as they look to go down. Charnock just slams the brakes on and lets Kelly know he's there. As Hughes tried to find Hyde and put it across. That's going to go down towards the net of Walker. However, Fairlong in possession, takes his time. Big stretch pass, tries to catch the man coming out the gate in the form of Hager. Back the other way. Here comes Croston. Takes a shot into the chest. And apologies, it wasn't Hager, it was Britton coming out onto the ice. So, just to recap, netminder is Lucas Sheldon for the Nottingham Lions. Not
you fell
Matt
asleep.
Bloor. Yeah. Face off, right left hand side of Walker in the Widnes zone. And immediately that's been blown dead.
Yeah, official not happy with it. Once that lined it up properly.
The officials being sticklers for the rules today. Again, face off. Retaken and goes the way of the Wild once more. Pushed out Gilbert. Dumped all the way down. Comfortably picked up by the number 7 of Cleves. Can't clear it. Only gets as far as Greaves, who was walking the line. takes a shot just over Sheldon's shoulder. Gilbert in the corner. Taken off the play again by... Well, it's an effort again. That was Greaves that put that back across.
Yeah,
the Wild unable to convert that. Yokoyama, 2-on-1 situation, and it pays this time. Well, unselfishly, Yokoyama put the puck in for right. As you see, coming belting down there. Is it right? Oh, it's Ritchie apparently. Yeah, so it's Ellis Ritchie who gets the stick in the right place at the right time.
Well, it's made things interesting now because it's now Widnes Wild 3, Nottingham Lions 2.
Well, I don't know about the players wanting to restart this game, Gary, but I wish I could restart the commentary and get it right. We are only human.
That's questionable.
Immediately we're back underway as Wilcox for the Wild decides to put that in. It's going to be turned around by Brown of the Lions. Back across by Volkanovs. Little backhand attempt on net there from Wyatt. Shot Hagger off the leg pads of Sheldon. And the goal's been given. It sounds like it has been given to... Yeah, it is Ritchie. Back down the other way though. Here come the Lions once more. Shot comes in. Seconds. And Fisher picks up the rebound. Well, Toby Fisher, right place, right time. But it all comes from this man again. Yokoyama takes the shot. Rebounds up there. Sitting in front. And Walker's going to want that one back.
Well, he's got to be happy he was in the right place at the right time. And it's tied things up here now. It's Widnes Wild 3, Nottingham Lions 3.
Well, 4 minutes 51 remaining in the second period. And I did say at the start of the intro, Gary, can't take anything away from Nottingham. Are they seeing Widnes as that wounded animal? Is this their opportunity to scratch another victory on the list?
Well, they seem to be taking advantage of any mistakes.
There's the Lions. Plenty of pace and gas in the tank looking at these players. Jackson, back the other way under. Forecheck pressure once more by the Lions. Thomas clears it out off the half boards. Hughes is going to be there for the Wild. He puts it straight back in. Taking the time, trying to find race on this side, do so. Turned straight back in again by Barlow. And that looks like it's going to be an offside call. We're going back up the other end. Well, 4:06 remaining in the second period now. Game all square.
Time's flown in this period.
We have literally just had only those 2 penalties all game so far, Gary. Face off, neutral zone, just in front of the Wild defensive area. Greaves knocks that on. Oh, he's allowed in. Britton sits Sheldon down and finishes it. We'll see it again. The puck comes in from a pass from Greaves. It's Gilbert who loses out on it. Britton's there to pick it up. Little wave of the one, sits Sheldon down and just slots it past him.
Well, it's coming at the right time. Widnes certainly needs to find a way back into this game, and they're taking the lead now. It's now Widnes Wild 4, Nottingham Lions 3.
And that's exactly how you respond, Gary. Action back underway, it's turned away. Fisher gets in, tries to put it towards net. He's forced behind the net, and now the Lions come straight back out on the attack. Yokoyama tries to get it to right, can't do, intercepted by Gilbert. Gilbert's found Greaves and Gilbert lose out. That's going to be offside if either of them travelled over then. So it's a good play by the Lions defensive unit there. Turn back around, however. Stubley finds Greaves on the left wing, put it back into the middle for Stubley. Into the corner they go once more, into the paint. Gilbert turns, takes a shot. Greaves still there, loses out, it goes wide. Fisher gets enough to get on that and turn it around. And Gary, we've got a game.
Got to stay on your feet when you're trying to make these shots.
Back the other way, Richie once more gets his head up, tries to find the stretch past Yokoyama. Little bit of a play between Fisher and Yokoyama, turns it back into the way of the Lions. There's a player brought down there to Yokoyama. Is that going to be a tripping call on Kemp?
Well, it's not been called.
No. You can hear him. Well, look, Yokoyama there just chatting with Walker. And he's going to go off after that. Well, face off right hand side of Walker in the wild zone. Immediately dumped out, and Volkanov's at pace is taken off. He's going to get there and prevent the icing. Back out, swing and a miss from Robinson. Newell's just going to cover that one up and send it back the other way. Gibbs does well to lay it off. Kemp puts the body on. Gibbs tries to put it back out in front again. Shot comes in from Newell. It's fallen for Dermott. Dermott gets his head up. Newell. Round the back of the net. Taken out the play by Hager. And that's going to be a call. Well, Newell's not happy with that at all. Hager skates his way over to the box. And has that just lit the blue touch paper, Gary?
Well, I think he was already starting to bubble a little bit. And it's still not finished, has he? He's being led back to his bench.
Yep. So a tripping call on Hager.
So Rich Hager riding a pine. Not the thing you want. You don't want your coach and one of your top scorers sitting on the pine. Now Widnes have got to defend. Bit of penalty kill.
And this is the first power play of the game, Gary. Obviously, we had that 4-on-4 before, but this is the first time tonight a team's actually had the man advantage.
Yeah.
And it's gone in the way of Nottingham. Can they make anything of this and bring the game back into contention? Newell takes his time, skates it over.
Well, they're certainly in the right frame of mind because they're looking for that net.
And this is what they also have, Gary, is patience. They know when to make the shot. They're well drilled on it. It's part of the playbook Matt Bradbury runs us. Newell takes the shot again. It's all the opportunity. Walker skates over.
Like a proper lion, Ben. They wait for their chance to pounce.
Exactly. You can see again, cycling that puck well. Newell sees the opportunity there. Nice clear shot on net. Also plenty of vision from Walker.
So 1:25 remaining on the power play.
Tie up on the face-off. Allows Lions back in. Richie takes a shot. It's gone out in front. Fisher couldn't get it out from under the skates of Walker, and a big golf swing by Widnes clear that one. 1:08 now on the power play. 1:15 in the period. Richie lays it off for Yokoyama. Yokoyama back. It's going to be another power play coming in favour. Touched up by Wilcox. And that's going to be a 5-on-3 situation as Hughes goes the box. Well, have Widnes lost their heads here a little bit?
Well, you need to get a grip, and otherwise you could get a little bit silly now. What you don't need to be doing is handing Nottingham an opportunity like this now.
Well, there's 1:02 showing on the clock at the moment, Gary. They've got basically a full minute of the man advantage unless they score. They should be scoring. It's the old hockey adage. 5-on-3 is a guaranteed goal. Tripping again. So it's another trip call on Hughes as the first shot comes in. Fisher lays that round. Right, takes his time. Apologies, Richie. Back to Newell. Looks for it, Fisher.
Well
Great
saved.
post to post by Walker, denies him. Newell back in. Fisher again takes a shot. Richie was looking for the deflection. 14 seconds left, 20 on the clock. So 5 seconds on the penalty assessed to Hager. Hager's back out. 5 seconds left. Immediately, Fisher takes a shot, it's off the leg pads. And on the buzzer, it's on the buzzer. It's going to be tight. Well, we'll see on the replay here now. The puck, Fisher takes the initial shot, the rebound falling to Yokoyama. The Widnes players are crying that the buzzer had gone, and it was after time. You can see the players crowding around the official now. It's going to be interesting. As they'd say, let's go to Toronto. But we haven't got that opportunity, unfortunately, guys.
Let's go to Torquay then. Well, the officials want a little bit of time because they're probably going to say exactly as we said, that happened right on the buzzer. We don't have VAR, not a goal. Some of the fans are already shaking their heads down the side here.
And they've given it!
Well, controversial to say the least.
Wow! If that hasn't set this up for a third period, I don't know what has, Gary.
Well, the officials not prepared to discuss it any further. They're going off the ice. Mike Gilbert certainly not interested in what's being discussed. And it would appear it's been given. Well, what a way to end an interesting second period here at Planet Ice Widnes. And hopefully we'll be able to come with what the final decision is right after this short break.
Brakes and Sons sponsor Drop the Puck.
Introducing the brand new Drop the Puck official online store. Choose from a wide variety of items including hoodies, t-shirts, and hats. Ranges include children and adults. Sizes from small to 5XL. Place your order through our Facebook store. Simply select your size and click message. One of our team will assist you with your purchase. Drop the Puck official merchandise store, only on facebook.com/dropthepuck.
Well, welcome back for this third and final period, we hope. As always, we never say definitely when it's an all-square result. Coming into the end of that second period, a lot of great action in it, but obviously a lot of controversy.
Yeah, very much so. Obviously, here, the officials have given the goal, but as you can see from our replay...
Well, you make your own mind up from now. He's given the goal regardless of what you think. And it's currently Widnes 4, Nottingham Lions 4. We're about to drop the puck.
And we do so immediately. The third period begins and both teams now chomping at the bit. It could go either way. Who wants it more? It's just a typical game in this Morley League, Gary.
Yeah, well, you said it, and so did Steve, that, you know, anybody can beat anybody in this division.
And Yokoyama comes flying down, takes a shot. That seems to come off the face cage there of Walker, but the whistle not been blown as play continues once more. Yokoyama twists and turns, creates a bit of space. Thomas and Fisher just hold that up and then push it back down for Murray to receive. And blistering pace in the start of this third period. Charnock does well to maintain possession, gain the puck back. Thomas takes his time. Charnock again on the board, in the battle. Newell skates in, tries to get it across to Yokoyama. Cut out by Stubley. Great pass there to Haid. Takes a shot. Wow, what a save there from Sheldon. Literally full stretch and picks it out the air. Can we see Hyde skates it in, sees the opportunity, lets it rip. And Sheldon just dives across and picks it out. Well, face-off will be left-hand side of Luke Sheldon in the Lion zone. Stubley, all the time in the world, takes a shot, come off the leg pad of Sheldon. I don't think he realised that until last second. However, he's done his job and denied Widnes another goal. And that's going to be an icing call.
Yeah,
well,
the puck must have come off one of the stitches on his pants. And it seemed to just stick there for a moment. But no Widnes Wild player there to pick up the scraps.
Well, I'm wondering if the physicality is going to turn up another gear, Gary, in this period.
I certainly think so, but it's there's just two players that the Wild need to be aware of, and everything seems to be going through them at the moment.
Yeah, and that's Yokoyama being one and
Newell being the other.
Well, yeah, Ritchie, you can't count out him either, Ellis Ritchie. He's been quite important. Gilbert, great play to Stubley, puts it on net. Good seal there by Sheldon, denies Tom Stubley, and back the other way. Change up of the lines again, interestingly now though, as Gilbert's brought down, looks for the call. So Greaves, Gilbert and Britton now the line. Lions into the corner, forced off the puck by Stubley. Greaves comes in, puts the body on, and there's going to be a little bit of to and fro between Newell and Greaves. Well, are they going? Are they going?
Well,
they look like they were about to then.
Well, somebody been sent to the box. It certainly looks that way.
Newell and Greaves both been sent the box. So that's going to be 2 minutes for cross-checking on Greaves. And it looks like slashing. 4 on 4.
Well, the officials called it.
It's fours all round, full house as we go. Fours on the board and fours in the doors.
Eyes down, please.
So the penalties go up on the board. Face-off's going to be left-hand side of Walker. And here come the Wild with Hughes. Plays it. Off the middle, Hager gets up. Tries to find Volkanovs, who's crowded out. Ritchie, first man there for the Lions. Hager behind the Lions net. Back the other way. Volkanovs under pressure.
Ooh.
Volkanovs. Back out. Hager thinks about it. Lets one rip off the leg pads
blocked
of Ritchie. As both Yokoyama and Ritchie dived at Hager, trying to dispossess him and gain the advantage. However, he's managed to retain it, dug it out, got it to Volkanovs, but turned around. Here comes Yokoyama. At pace, Yokoyama. Great stretch out there by Wilcox. Wilcox goes full stretch to knock the puck away from Yokoyama, and we see the replay here once more. Yokoyama's got the skates on, Wilcox lays out, pokes it away, brings down Yokoyama though, crashing into the net. Now, could that have been a penalty shot because he was going for... We'll see what the officials do now.
Well, I think
Because he made contact with the puck first though, I don't think it's going to be going as a tripping call, Gary, which it hasn't.
he feels unjustly.
Yeah, Yokoyama feels hard done to. Wilcox probably saved the bacon there, a Walker.
Good defensive play.
101 on the penalties remains. Damn it, takes the shot into the chest. Chews up a couple of seconds.
And again, there's Lions are right on the net there as soon as that shot comes in.
Well, they are looking for all the loose change they can get hold of.
It's anybody's game, 4 apiece.
Again, off the face-off, Wild in possession. Look to work this down, find Charnock. Into the corner. Still Charnock. Fighting away, Stubley keeps it in at the point. Turned around, crucially, however, by Brown. Pushed forward, and here come the Lions. Shot comes in into the face, well, just under the chin of Walker once more. Caught that one quite high. However, does his job. 34 seconds remain on the penalties. 16:28 in the period. Face off, left hand side of Walker. Pushed forward immediately by the Wild. Comes off Charnock. Charnock all alone, looking for support. Does well to hold the man up. Gets it back across. Onside by Barlow. Barlow leads for Hyde. Hyde winds up, takes a shot. Oh, sorry, not Hyde. Wilcox, in fact. Well, dumped down the other way. 17 seconds left on the penalties. And that comes off the face cage of Sheldon.
Things are starting to bubble up a bit here, Ben. I suspect we could see gloves drop.
The officials just holding play as Sheldon gets his helmet back on.
You sure it's Sheldon?
I don't know. Shot comes in, runs wide. Wilcox is going to be there. Dumps that back in for Volkanovs. Volkanovs gets up, gets there first. Yokoyama intercepts though. Loses it off the skate of the official. Volkanov somehow manages to give it back to him. But under pressure, Volkanovs and Yokoyama, the two imports, back to full strength as the trapdoors open once more. And Greaves needs to get a move on as he's under pressure from Newell. Does so, gets it round to Murray, gets his head up. Murray finds Hagger. Hagger, great play to Volkanovs in centre ice. Finds Wilcox. Wilcox gets back to Hagger, controls it with his skate, drags it forward, goes round, gets out in front.
What a goal!
What a goal! Vlad Volkanovs. But the play there came from Hagger. You can see Hagger picks it up, controls it with his skate, knocks it forward. You think he's going around the back of the net. He puts it out in front, right on a platter there for Volkanovs, who sees it past Sheldon.
Well, nice bit of play from the Wild there. It's made things interesting again now. It's now the Wild lead here at Plantage Widnes. Widnes Wild 5, Nottingham Lions 4.
Well, it's only one goal. It's hard to defend. Easier to get. Can the Lions get back into this game now? They've done so well, giving a great account of themselves, even not having the same numbers that the Wild do. However, can the over-eagerness be their undoing? Jackson looks to play that back, clears it out as it comes off Dermott. Dumped forward once more, onto the stick of another Lions player, turned back immediately by the Wild. Great play though, as Gibbs does well to drive that forward, and Kieran Gibbs has really found himself in this Nottingham side. Greaves. Nottingham tried to read that play and managed to intercept it as Thomas gets it back up to Newell. And that's the interesting thing, Gary, I think you pointed out before. If Newell's on the ice, then you can guarantee that when he goes off, the next shift's going to involve Richie and Yokoyama.
Yeah, they definitely have their playmakers and they're important to the team.
Thomas under pressure from Greaves. Out in front of the Lions bench. Driven into the zone. Gibbs holds it up and drags it out. Kieran Gibbs doing well to maintain possession for the Lions here as they try and build something. Greaves just pokes it round Dermot. Oh, sorry, Hyde. Hyde gets round his man. Looks to put it back across Barlow. To Hyde. Great intercept there by the Lions. And look, icy go with Gibbs at pace. Gibbs tries to put it forward. Gets a body on the play there from Charlie for his troubles. And Barlow showing off his silky stick skills. Newell's taking out the play there. That's a hand up on the official. Well, Widnes have let the controls slip in regard to the penalties as Briley now goes to the box. So Briley's going to go to the box. Both captains. That's a tripping call. Well, both captains there having a word with the referees. I was like, what was the call? Either way, Jackson and Thomas both go back to the benches, respectively. And shouts going out as Wild were one man short. Well, all set and face off. Left-hand side of Walker. Wilcox gets a stick on that. Volkanovs comes flying over. Back the other way. Nottingham. Again, this is their third power play in short succession. Taking the time. Out front and it's in! Looks like Fisher. And Toby Fisher chalks up another one. Well, you see, they're working it round behind the net well. Looks for a man out in front. Fisher finds a gap between Wilcox and Stubley. Sneaks in, gets a stick down and steers it past Walker.
Well, again, that man Fisher snatching it back here for Nottingham Lions. It's now Widnes Wild 5, Nottingham Lions 5.
It's a 10-goal game, Gary. I don't pity our editors this week, I won't lie. However, though, what a game this is going to be to re-watch. As the Wild push the puck forward once more. Well, they've blown that dead, as Hughes seem to have lost his edge on the board. However, face-off will be out in front of the Lions bench. Jackson, forced backwards. Hughes trying to get the puck up quickly, does so, dumps it in for Haggard to chase down. Comfortably though is Cleaves to get there first. Cleaves, big stretch pass out on this left wing, tries to find Ritchie, little too bit much on it. Fisher comes flying out, Walker meets him though, turns that back around into the path of a Wild player in the form of Hughes. Fisher all over Jackson now. Ritchie gets on the puck, looks inside, nobody there, decides to turn around, wants a second bite, puts it out in front. Fisher again off the leg pads of Walker. Yokoyama sails it high and wide. Cleaves jumps up onto the pinch on Volkanovs. Volkanovs manages to clear it out. Yokoyama drags it round Hager, drags it round the second man, the former Robinson. Still Yokoyama, has a shot into the glove of Walker. We'll see that again. Yokoyama there, gets around one man in the former Hager, slams on, avoids the poke check of Robinson, still finds space to get the shot off. Easy save in the end for Walker, but Yokoyama showing that he's still got plenty of legs late in this
nice
game.
Bit of play.
Well, 12 minutes 10 remain in the game. 10-goal game. How many times can you say that in this league? Well, to be fair, quite a few actually recently. And you're certainly getting your money's worth here at Planet Ice Widnes today.
Yeah, and the referee's certainly getting his money's worth at that whistle.
Well, 12 minutes 1. Down in the Widnes zone, left-hand side of Walker. Racing Britain in for the draw. Goes to the gold and black of Widnes. Britain knocks that down. And wow, okay, that's even, I'm a little confused by that one. Mr. Ansley blows it there, or Mr. Ansley I should say. It didn't look like any of the Widnes players were over the blue line when Britain knocked that down. However, he's given the offside. Okay, face off, out in front of our commentary position.
Some interesting calls so far today, Ben.
Britain's going to chase that one into the corner. Nottingham try and clear it away. Gibbs gets round Kemp. He's looking for support. He's got a man in the middle. Well, you could see there it was Race skating in. And Gibbs avoids it from Kemp. He's got a man in the middle. Again, Wilcox lying full flat out, shutting that pass lane off. Race skating in, couldn't get anything. A little bit of handbags after as well to keep eyes on. Ultimately, though, we're going for a face-off down in the Widnes zone again.
I think the Widnes Wild players are feeling a little bit frustrated now because of some of the calls, but they need to concentrate on their hockey and get back in this game.
Well, they're doing so well, winning off the dot. Puck into neutral zone. Picked up there as no man's land. There was no one apart from a Lion who turned that in. That looked like it was number 11, Crowston. Either way, it's resulted in Widnes back in possession as they look to play it forward. Dumped onto the stick of Thomas, turned around by Stubley. Stubley and Brealey taking the time. Play it forward. Charnock dumps it in. Barlow's there, helps it around for Hyde. Back to Stubley at the point. Stubley takes a shot through traffic, down front. Well, the official's blown the play dead because he's lost sight of the puck, although the puck seems to be on the far side. We see it again on the replay. Stubley from the point takes a shot. Barlow tries to knock it down.
I've got to be
the
honest.
puck has come out,
Yeah,
and
the
he's
puck
with
was
number
out.
6 Joshua Kelly.
When the referee blew that whistle, the puck was coming out the other side of the netminder. So I can't understand. Some very weird calls today in this game, Ben.
However, the officials are the last ruling on the ice. So what they say goes. As Dermott goes in, tries to take a shot, comes off the skate of a Wild player. Volkanov's pushed forward. Jumped on there by Sheldon as Hagger just did enough to get back on side.
But you can kind of get where the Wild are coming from. They're frustrated, they're trying everything, and if they think they're playing by the rules and you're getting inadvertent whistles causing, saying, you know, you're offside and stuff like that, I can see why they're getting like they are.
But discipline's key, Gary. Even in games like that, you've got to play past it and just play your best. However, right now, Lions on the attack again with Fisher. Fisher tries to scram another one in. Oh! Well, he tries to squeeze that in between Walker and the post.
And again, a whistle.
I think that's because the net came off its moorings when Walker dived over.
Right, I see, yeah, got you.
Walker denying another Lions goal, and Fisher suddenly proving he can hang with the likes of your Richies and your Yokoyamas.
Yeah, he's been quite effective in these last two periods.
Face off, resumes action. Another shot on net by the Lions. Puck is in the netting behind the goal. It's managed to be jumped free as Lions do well to maintain that with Race. Race has managed to get it off. Shot comes in again from Gibbs. Runs wide once more. Up in the air, brought down by Britain. Wilcox pass. Cleaves and Greaves. And that's going to be a cross check on Greaves. That's not what the Wild need right now. They need all the men on the ice. Touched up. And I'm expecting something of this possibly. Well, Greaves is going to the box for 2 minutes. You can plead your case all you want, Joe. He's already blown up, mate.
Yeah, Greaves trying to say to the referee why, or he might have got it wrong, but the official's not having anything to do with it.
So another 2 minutes on the clock for the Lions, and they're lapping up these opportunities at the moment that the Wild are giving them with these power plays. However, this is the fourth power play opportunity. 9:27 remaining in the game. Widnes on the penalty kill once more, picked up there by Yokoyama. Into the corner. Looks to work it out, gets it to Newell at the point. Puts it back behind the net. Charnock gets there first. Holds it up. Braley clears it to Volkanovs. Give him back up to Yokoyama. Gets it over to Richie. Richie thinks about it. Holds it up once more for Yokoyama to grab and skate in. Still Yokoyama. Shut down by the yellow wall of Widnes shirts. And the puck finally comes out to Sheldon, who puts it straight back in the mix. Quick line change. Can he catch him on the short? Newell takes a shot. Leg pad save by Walker once more. 1 minute left on the power play. There was great opportunity by the Lions there to try and catch Widnes on the change. Hager on the forecheck now. Puck brought back to Newell. Newell down the left-hand wing. Looks inside. He's got support in the form of Fisher. Skating around behind the back of the net. Newell decides to take a shot himself again off the leg pads of Walker. Harrison Walker has seen a lot more rubber in this third period than I think he did in the entirety of the first two.
Yeah, quite possibly.
Wilcox does enough to try and clear it out.
Wild have just got to be careful, he don't make any mistakes. Top that puck up.
Looks like Hughes is just taking the puck to the face there. So he's going to skate off the bench a minute.
Yeah, as I was saying, the Wild just got to play carefully here, because coughing up the puck in the blue paint area is proving costly at the moment. The Lions are there, pouncing on it like a wounded animal and making the Wild pay.
Face off out in front of the Widnes bench. Picked up by the Lions. Turned around quickly by Hyde. Forces Thomas back. However, it's turned back on the far side by Newell. Skates it into the zone. 10 seconds left on the man advantage. Nottingham trying to cycle the puck once more. You can hear Sheldon tapping away the penalty. 2-1. Trapdoor opens back to full strength. And that's another positive penalty kill for Widnes. But ultimately, it's a penalty kill he shouldn't have been on, Gary.
Yeah. Silly penalty by Greaves, but he'll be told that by Hager and the rest of his squad.
Newell skates in, jumps on the loose puck, still Newell takes a shot off the block. You hear it again of Walker. Behind the net now, Yokoyama takes his time, gets it out to Race. Race that takes time to get a shot off. Good positioning and placement of the shot comes off the leg pads of Walker behind the net, and that's going to be another blown dead play. Well, 7 minutes 8 left in the game, or at least in this period.
Yeah, I was about to say that, Ben.
Face off, left hand side of Walker. Jumped on by the Lions, who try and put that round in the paint area. Still scrambling, trying to get control, and it's come out with Widnes. Charnock drags it over the line, literally bullies it through. It's going to be picked up by Race. Race loses out to Cleves. Cleves at pace decides he's going to try and take a shot at distance. However, Hager gets his stick in the way, brings it back down to the ice. Shoved off the puck there was Cleves. Well, is this going to be one? That's a cross-check this time on the Lions. And it was Greaves who was the receiver. That looks like, is it Jacob Reese? Reese, sorry. Sorry, let me check. Number 6, it's not, it's Kelly. So Josh Kelly goes the box.
Well, this is quite possibly what Greaves was complaining about before.
So for the first time in almost a full period's worth of hockey, the Wild are on the power play. Can they get the go-ahead goal? Face off from Gilbert to Stubley. Stubley at the point. Looks to Greaves. Greaves takes a shot into the chest of Sheldon. It's fallen back out for Gilbert. He's full splay. Sheldon on the floor. Finally gets a glove on it. Gilbert had a bite of the cherry there first, though. You see in the replay, Gilbert tries to get it. You can see Sheldon scrambling to try and jump on it. Finally does so on the assistance of his teammates. Face off. Gets us back underway. Greaves once more. Decides to backhand that round to Britton. Britton behind. Brought down. Referee doesn't give anything. Out in front. Shot comes in off the shoulder of Sheldon. Great play there by Dermot to drag it away and out of trouble. 56, Stubley for the Wild, picks it up, decides he's going to drop that back in. Can he find Volkanovs on the far side? Yes, he can. Louis Newell's there. Volkanovs all the way, trying to find Gilbert. What a play, Volkanovs, and what a setup that was. Unfortunate for the Wild and Gilbert there. However, with 1:05 now remaining on the power play, Widnes are desperately going to try and claw something out of this. Stubley takes his time, circles back, doesn't like what he sees. Under pressure from Gibbs. Gilbert dumps it forward, right onto the stick of Newell. Newell tried to find Gibbs again on the breakaway. It's come out this side, left wing side. Stubley gets over there. Gibbs has got the bounce of the puck. Gibbs skates in, takes a shot, sails it high over the blocker shoulder of Walker. And Gibbs is causing the Wild all sorts of problems at the moment, as with pace they come up the other way. Barlow head down, charging like a bullet in China shot. Drags it into the Lion zone. Loses out the puck. Back up the other way, Gibbs, the high man, trying to jump. Walker's there, however. Uses his blade to guide that past Gibbs onto the stick of Wilcox. Wilcox finds Hagger on the blue. Hagger into the corner from Newell. Newell pressuring Hagger. Allows a drop back for Charnock. Charnock managed to find Greaves just inside the point. Takes a shot, deflected down. And no sooner is it deflected down and hit the ice, the referee's blown the whistle. So the shot comes in here, you can see Greaves takes a shot, it deflects down. That looks like it's Charnock skating in on it, and Barlow.
Does it look like it's probably
come off his face cage?
Yeah.
I thought it was a blocker, the official's saying face cage. You make the decision up for yourself off that replay.
A lot of decisions being made at home, this one.
Action back underway, trapdoor opens as Kelly rejoins the action once more. Back to full strength of the Lions. However, Widnes posted deep inside the Lion zone now. Kelly straightened back on the action. Stubley, he's under pressure. Brealey plays it off the bench board. Barlow. It's turned over once more to the Nottingham side. Into the corner, Briley takes his time. Ritchie takes the puck off him as he goes down onto the ice. Ritchie looking for the map, no. Turns back around, into the corner once more. Hyde can't make it past. Push forward, turn back around. Ritchie picks it up for the Lions. Goes it back. He's trying to find Yokoyama. Back door wide open. However, it's got too much on it. Back down the other way. Greaves winds up, takes a shot.
It's up in the air.
It's up and down. Gilbert's there to recover it. Turned back away by the Lions once more. Ritchie straight back in. Can he get round Jackson? No, he can't. Jackson does enough to put his body on the line there in the way. Yokoyama forced around the long way by Jackson. Great plays allowed. Widnes back in. It's a bit of 2-on-2 as you skate back down the other way. Greaves, poke check from the Lions in the form of Rice. Gibbs takes a shot into the glove of Walker. Well, I don't know about Vin Diesel, Gary, but these last 3 minutes are going to be fast and furious.
Other motor racing films are available,
I suppose. Again, face-off picked up by the Lions now. Great little play from Charnock. Charnock gets in. Charnock still. And what a defensive play that was by Rice. Volkanovs who's kept it alive. Back to Charnock, takes a shot. It's come off the legs of Hagger as he skates it in, and it's in! Hagger's made it count. Well, you see there, the initial shot deflected. Charnock from Hagger comes back out. Hagger shoots it. somehow off the leg pad of Sheldon has turned it in. Well, Sheldon looks distraught.
Well, with 2:42 remaining in this game, it's now Widnes Wild 6, Nottingham Lions 5.
Now, I wouldn't have said it to put money on it, Gary. And I did say at the start of the show, it was on paper that Widnes should win. However, the Lions are giving them one hell of a game today.
Yeah,
and I wouldn't write them off at all. Richie picks the puck up for the Lions. Turned back by Stubby for Hyde. Hyde finds Barlow. Barlow skates into the zone. Looking for support in the form of Gilbert. Takes a shot. Gilbert's going to get over though. Back in for Hyde. No, Newell's going to be there. Block that one. Looks to turn it round. Newell tries to find Fisher. And we almost end up with a puck there.
I nearly got a free gift then. Nearly takes out our cameraman.
Well, are they saying that the clock was still running there? We know there was some issues last week with potentially the clock in the Blackburn game. So the official just calling a timeout quickly.
Timeout, Nottingham.
Right, okay, so it looks like Nottingham have called a timeout, which they have.
Well, 2 minutes remaining, Ben, and you got to think, are they going to pull the netminder to try and tie this up?
I don't know. They've got the potential to do it, Gary. They really have.
On the other hand,
it's going to be interesting to see.
Widnes Wild have got to play clever hockey now. Play sensible. Don't lose your heads.
So, final 2 minutes of the third period here at Planet Ice Widnes. All to play for. Widnes will want these 2 points to redeem themselves from the 2-1 loss last night in Sheffield.
Yeah, they can't afford another loss now.
Back the other way. Here come. Oh, they have pulled the netminder. Oh! Well, they're desperately trying to put the puck in the net. Volkanov's missed, then Hager, then it looked like Charnock, but back the other way. 6 skaters out for Nottingham. Shot on net from Newell. Charnock backhands it.
Oh, here we go.
And it's an open goal for Volkanovs as he calmly skates it in. There's goal number 7. Well, that's the risk of pulling the netminder, Gary. You see here from the replay, wide open goal. Thank you, I'll have that, he says.
Well, 1 minute 19 remaining. I'm going to say it, Ben. Don't write it off yet. I don't think that's your final score just yet, because Nottingham can pull something out the bag here. But it's a risk you take, pulling your netminder.
Face off, gets us back under the way after the Vlad Volkanov goals. Newell looks to charge forward straight away. Gets to Race. Race takes a shot. Comfortably being picked up by Walker. He's going to freeze out with 1:10 left in the game.
Yeah, just be all about eating the clock up now. Seeing this out, but you can already see.
Management are the 2 words Widnes are looking for now, Gary.
You can see there.
Play set by Yokohama. Yokohama. And it's cleared back out. It's still up. Not it's in! From the face-off down the other end. Stubley is going to claim that one. I didn't even see Sheldon leave.
Well, as calm as you like. That got fired in from distance, and it's now Widnes Wild 8, Nottingham Lions 5.
Well, blink and you'll miss it.
You've got to be honest though, Ben, Lions must be gutted to have that score on the boards there like that, knowing that they were so close.
Line-up's back on the ice once more. Quick glance over at the Nottingham goal. Yes, there is a netminder there now. Charging forward, Yokoyama. Takes it into the Widnes zone. Yokoyama going all a long way round to Cleves. Cleves takes a shot, deflected. We're inside the final minute. Fighting away, can they get anything of this? Widnes get a stick in, managed to turn it round. 28 seconds left, put it on net. Wyatt tries to put it back in, intercepted by Yokoyama. 20 seconds now remain. Yokoyama finds Richie on the far side. Skating in, Dermott takes a shot off the chest of Walker. 10 seconds remain. And there's two players been brought down into the corner. There's an arm up from the official as it's touched up by Dermott. And that looks to be... We see as they go to the box now.
Number 5. Oh no, number 12, sorry.
Yeah, it's Ellis Ritchie.
He's got number 5 on his shorts.
Yeah, that's what threw me before, Gary. And this is interesting now because our frustration's bubbling over. 2.2 seconds remaining.
Yeah, I think the Lions, it's flipped now. The ice is definitely flipped in favour of Widnes. The Lions are gutted because they had it in their grasp and they've let it get away from them.
And they're going to let the buzzer run out. Well, it took them to the third and final period. But with a final roll of the dice, it didn't pay off for the Lions. And Widnes capitalising on the open goals.
Yeah, Widnes are the happier team, obviously. A nice win, a much needed win. But the Nottingham Lions can certainly go home disappointed that they had it so close in this game and let it slip away. But they've certainly got to take the positives from that one, Ben.
There are so many positives they can take away from that. They've got some great young talent there, some very dangerous players given the right aspect. However, today wasn't their day. Well, it'll be interesting to see what the players and the coaches have got to say on that performance. You can catch those interviews right after this short break.
Brakes and Sons sponsor Drop the Puck.
Introducing the brand new Drop the Puck official online store. Choose from a wide variety of items including hoodies, t-shirts, and hats. Ranges include children and adults. Sizes from small to 5XL. Place your order through our Facebook store. Simply select your size and click message. One of our team will assist you with your purchase. Drop the Puck official merchandise store, only on facebook.com/dropthepuck.
I'm with Chris Wilcox of the Widnes Wild. Chris, must be good to get the monkey off your back and get a win finally after those 3 games previous.
Yeah, it's been a tough few weeks for us. I mean, a lot of the issues have been our making, so I think we can stay positive from that. And I think over the last kind of 4 periods, we've put together spells of as we were playing before Christmas. So it's nice to get the 2 points and start climbing again.
Now, you could clearly see, especially after speaking last week to some of the guys, that the plan may be to go back to basics a little bit, and we saw some of that on the ice tonight. Is that basically what was fed through the team?
Yeah, I don't think it was said in those terms, but you know, we play well when we move the puck. We've got a pretty fast skating team, pretty skillful in places, and I think we just need to move it a little bit quicker and just support each other a little bit more, and we started to do that. We got away from it a couple of times tonight, but yeah, it's nice.
Now, discipline's something we always talk about here on Drop the Puck. That 3rd period, that's a bit of a smudge with the Widnes record, really.
Yeah, it's we had a lot of kills even in the second. To be fair, I thought we killed quite well, but you know they've got guys that are going to put the puck in the net, and if you just give them that many chances, it's going to happen.
Now, looking forward, does anything really need to change on the Widnes front, or is it more of the same tonight?
More of the same, you know. We just got to support each other, make those short passes instead of trying to make those long passes, and just get back to, as you said, you know, get back to the basics and just move it around and play nice hockey.
Well, Chris, wish you the best of luck for the rest of the season, mate, and we'll catch you again soon.
Thank you.
I'm here with head coach of the Nottingham Lions, Matt Bradbury. Matt, a close game there, very close, right down to the wire. What's your thoughts?
My thoughts overall is that I thought tonight we were very mature. I think that's what I like to see. I think they took the pressure well, the boys, and obviously being a couple of goals down early doors, and then obviously pulling it back to be 2-1 at the end of the first period. Really pleased with that. You know, thought, you know, obviously the outshot was in the first period, but I thought we really battled well, and I thought we had a lot of offensive threat. Second period, outstanding to come again 3-2 and really take it to them, and obviously go in at the end of the second period 4-4 makes it a 20-minute game. And again, they went back in front, we pulled it back, they went again. And then obviously as a coach, at some point you've got to make a decision at what point you take that risk and pull the goalkeeper. And you've just seen 2 empty net goals. You know, you don't see that many times in a game, but we went with it and that's what we went for. So ultimately it was a 1-goal game, 2 empty netters. But again, saying to the boys at the end of the game, it could have been simple that the stubbly length of the ice goal, that could have gone anywhere. You know what I mean? But it just happened to go in the middle of the net, and then obviously you don't want to leave just an empty net breakaway for Volkanovs. You know, it's easy pickings. But the guys worked hard. They went through a lot of effort tonight. I didn't see the final shots on goal, but really pleased, and I thought really mature performance. Still loads to learn. We've just had a conversation. A few of them getting down in the changing room, but we're not really down about the performance. They need to pick themselves up again, but they're learning. And again, for me, I'm really pleased with that. You know, I think a lot of it is our preparation in areas needs to be better, but again, that's the young generation, and hopefully they'll pick up that and they'll pick themselves up, ready for a tough trip next week to Solway, and then at home again against Sheffield.
Well, yeah, as you quite rightly say there, the scoreline ultimately doesn't really reflect the performance that was put out on the ice. We know that Nottingham are taking every positive they can from the game, and there were plenty to take from that one there that we highlighted. What do you think were the real aspects that really paid off today for Nottingham?
I think we changed the line. Our first line's changed. So the guy who got the man of the match, Toby Fisher, he struggled for a while. He obviously, growing up as under 18, he was playing with Jack Hopkins on the line and Ellis Rickey. And he's been out a bit on and off. He's not been too well. He had COVID, but he had like a long type COVID, and it really was in areas a bit touch and go for him. He's had quite a lot of shock to his system, but he's come back strong. He's only a young boy. He's still in sixth form, and he's come back tonight and he's banged us 2 important goals. And I think that, I mean, Zach Yokoyama's worked hard. That line dominated, and it was nice to see the work we did in training on Thursday night really pay off tonight as well. So again, we'll do a lot more of that kind of work and get that confidence up. And for us to score 5 goals is really good. We've got to, if we want to be competitive, we've got to score more goals, and that confidence will only build, and we'll get better in those areas. Obviously at the back end, you know, well drilled, experience really of the Hagar line. I haven't seen the game sheet, but I would assume that mostly that line dominated the points proceedings. But again, it's all pre-programmed. A lot of it's pre-programmed where I saw at one stage, Hagar will go out to the back post, he'll come into the slot area, Jay Robbins will put the puck on the net, and Volkanov's always sniffing around to pick up any trash in front, and he did that. Probably again in a couple of areas. Goalie would probably want a couple of goals back as well, especially goal number 6 that went ahead from the corner. That chucking it in from in that corner. He shouldn't be scoring from a corner area. Goalie should be tight on his post. And a few choice words have been said about that. But again, goalie's got to pick his head up and he's got to be mature, stand out. Some of these boys now have been playing 3-4 years with us. They've got to start being a bit more. Even though they're still only 19, 20, 21, some of us have been with us 3 or 4 years now, so they've got to really start learning more from certain errors and certain mistakes. But overall, really pleased.
And as a whole, this season, you'd say obviously the Lions have done well to really take a lot from it and progress and mature, to use your words.
Absolutely. I mean, we spoke before the game about not having a little bit of a mini collapse. We had a bit of a mini collapse in Billingham in a second period 2 weeks ago, because obviously our game in Scotland got cancelled with the restrictions of not being able to go into Scotland. So that gave us a weekend off, which sometimes is good. But I think, for our boys, we need to keep playing, keep focused. So obviously you take the Billingham result wasn't great in areas, but again, some pockets of really good stuff. But then the game before Christmas was obviously the Solihull win. So for us, looking at the points, looking at the improvements on last year, and moving on, we've got still a long way to go this season. Hopefully pick up a few more points, but important is our performances. And I think our performance in general tonight, like I say, 1 goal game, we'll take that, and we'll build on it and just keep working hard.
Excellent. Well, Matt, we wish you nothing but luck for the best of the season, and hopefully we'll catch you again soon here on Drop the Puck.
Thanks, guys. Really appreciate all the work you're doing.
Well, there you have it. That was the kind of game I love to come and watch as a spectator. As a commentator, that was a nightmare, that.
Just a little bit, yeah. However, though, it does prove that Nottingham are on the up and up. We know that they've got a lot to take away from that game today. You heard it in the interview there from Matt Bradbury. Very mature performance is the word he used, and I think I could agree with him in that one. In the days of old, we'd have seen things like the likes of Louis Newell lash back out. Maybe Yokoyama take a few more selfish shots. He didn't. He laid the puck off plenty of times tonight. Yeah. I think there is certainly a lot to take away from that.
Well, it was a much-needed win for Widnes. They definitely needed that. You've got to feel sorry for Nottingham now to be so close. It was in their hands, and then it's a price you pay when you pull a netminder.
Well, exactly what Matt Bradbury said. It's a risk you take. You roll the dice. It didn't pay off for them, unfortunately. So, the way they're seeing it, it was a 1-goal game. 2 empty netters, fair enough, and like he said again in the interview, the person you don't want on the breakaway there is Vlad Volkanovs. No. He will make you pay. It was a nice goal from Stubley from the stretch of the ice, but let's not take anything away from Widnes. They put up a hard performance tonight. They went back to basics with a lot of it, stripped it back, skated well, tape-to-tape passing, executed plays, tried to maintain discipline where they could. Okay, fair enough, it kind of got out of hand late second, early third, but then the game was pretty much over by then.
A lot of grouping together, sticks bashing, stuff like that. I think both teams are just getting frustrated and wanted to try and grab the lead. But as you say, you roll the dice, you take the risk, and at the end of the day, it's Widnes that comes out the victors in this one. Fisher, as Matt Bradbury pointed out there, I think he had a brilliant game on behalf of Nottingham, and definitely a player to watch in the future. Yeah,
Toby Fisher can now be, one of those ones to watch that we reel off at the beginning of the show. And he, quite rightly got man of the match tonight for Nottingham. On the other side, though, Liam Charnock got man of the match for Widnes, well earned. Charnock was the one that was the driving force behind punching the puck in the zone most of the times. Although he didn't get on the sheet tonight, I don't think he was making a lot of opportunities for his line mates in there in the form of Dan Hyde and Matt Barlow. But Widnes now need to carry this momentum on because they have got one hell of a game ahead of them.
Well, our next episode of Drop the Puck, they'll be playing Solway, so that's a top of the table team there. They've really, really got to make sure that they've got the skates on for that, so to speak.
Yeah.
But the one thing you can do, if you can't catch that next game when it comes out, you can certainly look back at all of our previous games, which includes Solway as well, because we've got a back catalogue of them on YouTube. But of course, you can catch us on our social media outlets. You can get us on Instagram, you can get us on Facebook, get us on Twitter, and of course, you can get us on our YouTube channel. And look out for us on the web as well, the old Tinterweb, where it's BASNTV.com. been a great day here. It's had everything.
Another
Action,
exciting game, yeah.
Another exciting game. A lot of action, a lot of controversy. But hey, it wouldn't be ice hockey if we didn't have a bit of controversy. I've been Gary Lee.
I've been Ben Lee.
And we've been Drop the Puck.